Hi everyone, welcome back to the Teaching Kitchen here at the Racine Kenosha Community Action Agency, Kenosha building. My name's Alicia and I'm one of the registered dietitians here at Kenosha WIC. Today we'll be discussing the 9 foods that are most associated to food allergies and how you can introduce these foods to your infant. Now, I know you're probably wondering what the most common foods associated with food allergies. There are 9 of them. And these include eggs, which we have right here, cow's milk, peanuts, tree nuts, fish, shellfish, soy, wheat, and sesame. When you're ready to start introducing these riskier protein foods, we need to offer one protein food one at a time and spacing about 3 to 5 days in between each one to make sure that there are no allergy signs developing. You can introduce peanut butter around 6 months of age, and if you wanted to, we can mix 1 part peanut butter with 3 parts of fruit or vegetable puree, or even infant cereal, and I will demonstrate that in just a little bit. You can also give small amounts, and babies take their time to adjust to new tastes and textures, so if they don't take it right away, that's okay. They might need a few more times to introduce these new foods and these new textures before they actually take them. And you want to make sure you are experimenting with these new foods when your baby is in good spirits, not when they're already ill. And stay close by your baby and pay close attention to them while they're eating so you can watch them to make sure that there's no choking, and as well as no severe immediate allergic reactions are happening. In just a few seconds, I will mention the signs that you should be looking for if a baby is having an allergic reaction. But if your baby is not showing any of the signs, then it's okay to continue offering these foods to them, okay? Probably wondering, what are the signs that you need to be looking for while you are introducing these 9 food allergens to your baby? Well, for starters, the most common one is difficulty breathing. If baby starts to have a difficulty time breathing or taking in air, it is best to call 911 right away and not wait. Another one is swelling of the lips, the face, or the tongue. Third one is itchy red rash or hives, and that can happen anywhere on their body. The fourth one, is sudden coughing, vomiting, and or diarrhea. If any of these signs are happening within 2 hours after a feeding, it's best to call your baby's doctor and let them know. But like I said, if baby's having a difficulty time breathing, it is best to call 911 right away. Now, we will discuss the difference between choking and gagging. Sometimes when you introduce a new food to a baby will make a weird face, they might start to cough, or they might start to make this gagging noise. Gagging is a normal response to a new taste and a new texture. And with the gagging, they can usually make that noise on their own, and baby can make sounds with it. So while they're gagging and they're making sounds, that's a normal reaction to being offered a new food. Now, choking, on the other hand, is not normal, and it's an indication that baby's airways are blocked, and baby won't be able to make any sound, because this airway there's something in their airway. And when there's no sound being made, that actually means that baby is having a hard time passing the food from their mouth down their throat. So they might need a little bit of help to dislodge that. And if you don't know how to conduct CPR on an infant, it might be best to look into enrolling in a CPR class. Common foods that are choking hazards for babies include round foods, such as hot dogs, oyster crackers, or even grapes. Other ones include hard raw fruits and vegetables, but you can cook them and shred them, or even canned fruits and vegetables are a good option while starting out to offer table and finger foods to your 9-month. Tough meats, large chunks of food, and dry foods such as crackers, chips, and pretzels. And another one that people don't really think of are sticky foods. So like our raisins, nuts, and thick nut butter. So if we go look in here in our creamy Skippy, which is a WIC-approved food item, we'll see that it is a very, very thick consistency. We should not offer this consistency to your baby while starting out offering them the peanut butter, for example. So now I will demonstrate what you can do in order to introduce Skippy in with some infant purees. All right, everyone. Now we are back, and I'm going to show you how you introduce peanut butter in with our baby food, okay? So first what we'll want to do is take just 1 part peanut butter, and that's about a good size amount. And now what we'll want to do is mix 3 parts in with the peanut butter. It's about half the jar. And if you don't use the rest of this, it's okay to go put it in the fridge and feed it to baby later, okay? And now what we'll just do is just mix this all up. All right, everyone. So now this is the texture that we kind of want with our peanut butter mixed with our baby food. The texture is similar to the baby food. The only difference is the color and obviously the smell and the taste for baby. But there's no huge clumps in it, and it's falling right off the spoon. And this would be the perfect texture and consistency to introduce peanut butter with your infant with the infant purees, okay? And it does smell very good. Now I'm going to show you the consistency of introducing eggs to a baby, okay? So right here we have our nonstick pan. I have 1 egg, and then I have our spatula that we're going to use to scramble them up, okay? So we're just going to turn on the stove, not oven, and turn it to a low temperature. 2 or 3 is about right. And then we'll just wait for this to heat up a little bit more. And eggs are a great source of protein as well as our healthy fats. And once infants turn 1, that's what they get on their benefits, is a dozen eggs. All right, that's probably too soon. So with that, always, if you get egg on your hand, to just wash your hands. We don't want to cross-contaminate or anything. And now you see the white is starting to turn a more white. So it's starting to cook. So if you wanted to, you could just break the yolk a little bit, start mixing it around. Now the egg is starting to actually get cooked, cooking a little bit better. So now egg is completely cooked. We're just going to transfer it to a bowl. And if you get some on the outside, that's okay. We don't want to give that to baby. We do want to give them the squishy part. Now, if we look at the consistency of the egg, we don't want to feed it to baby when it comes first off the pan. But if we look at the consistency, it's super squishy. And we want to make sure that when we are feeding scrambled eggs to babies, that you can easily, if you can squeeze it through your fingers and it goes like that, that is a great consistency that babies are able to eat from. And it's also easy for them to pick it up with their fingers. All right, if you have any questions regarding how to introduce these foods to your infant after watching the video, or you just need some more information, please feel free to give your local WIC office a call and we'd be more than willing to help you, okay? Thank you so much for attending today's video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.